Hold on. Gotta get the air horn ready. Gotta get the air horn ready. The San Francisco 49ers defeat the New Orleans Saints in a thrill-bending game. Yes, a thrill-bending game where the San Francisco 49ers had to pull out all the tricks, all the stops to beat the New Orleans Saints. I told y'all in the beginning this was going to be a dogfight. I told y'all from the beginning this was going to be a dogfight. And please let me know if you can hear me. I got to make sure that the mic is working. So if you can hear me, give me a thumbs up right now. But let's get into it. First things and foremost, I want to get into Green, cornerback Green. Yes, we're going to start with cornerback Green. He had a bounce back game. He started off slow, but he came back and had a dynamite game. So first things I want to give a round of applause to Green. Outstandingly good job, my friend. You stepped it up. I wasn't expecting for you to be this good. I wasn't expecting you to be this good this quick, but I appreciate you. You did your thing. You held your ground. You started off sluggish, but you came in and did your job. Oh, and before we even get into it, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Give me a thumbs up right now if you're on Facebook, or share me with 49er Faithful, because we got to talk about a lot of good things. A lot of good things. Another thing I would like to talk about is Upton Stout. Yes, I want to talk about Upton Stout, and I want to give credit where credit is due, because Upton Stout, my friend, for someone not playing in a Division I school, a Division II school, you, my friend, was made for prime time. Upton Stout, outstandingly good job. They're picking on him because he's a rookie, and he is showing why he was deserving to get drafted 3rd or 4th in the NFL draft 2025. He is showing why he deserves it. Upton Stout is a dog at 5'8", 5'9", 110 pounds. This man's a dog. Where did he come from? Who is this Upton Stout? He reminds me of Kewan Williams. He is damn good, and this is only his rookie year. He's only going to get better. He is only going to get better. And please, share this right now. Share this right now with 5 49er Faithful. If you are 49er Faithful, share this, because there's more and more stuff that we have to talk about. More and more stuff that we have to talk about. Upton Stout, extremely proud of you. Extremely proud of you. Other things that we have to talk about. Remember when I told y'all, right here, I told y'all, if this was going to be a game, these things would be factors. These things right here. I said Spencer Rattler would have to pass for 2 touchdowns. Go watch my other video and you'll see where I spoke about this. I said Spencer Rattler would have to throw for 2 touchdowns. Guess what? Guess what? He threw for 2 touchdowns. And they still did not get the victory. I also said Alvin Kamara would have to rush for 75 yards. I had it right here before the game. I said if this was going to be a dogfight, Alvin Kamara would need to get at least 75 yards rushing. Guess what? He did not. He got, I think, 45 yards rushing. Check that. Check that. I think he got 45 yards rushing. Someone in the 49er Faithful, real quick, do a Google search. Make sure Alvin Kamara got 45 yards rushing. That is it. Now, I also said on the defensive side of the ball that Cam Jordan, number 36 years old, would have to get a sack. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Cam did not get a sack. He did not get 1 sack. The 49ers executed phenomenally. Cam Jordan, no good. Alvin Kamara, no good. Spencer Rattler, he threw the 2 touchdowns, but that was it. That was it. This was a phenomenal victory by the San Francisco 49ers. Phenomenal victory. Wait, somebody's saying he threw for 3 touchdowns? No, he didn't. He didn't throw 3 touchdowns. We got to fact check everything, ladies and gentlemen. We have to fact check everything. This was a phenomenal victory by the San Francisco 49ers. And I tip my hat off to Kyle Shanahan. I really do tip my hat off to Kyle Shanahan this game. I have to. Yes, I have to tip my hat off to Kyle Shanahan for multiple reasons. Kyle Shanahan did not play with a full deck today, and he still was able to figure out a way without Juszczyk, because Juszczyk went out the game, without his stars, he still figured out a way to manage the game and come out with a victory. So we have to tip our hat, unfortunately, to Kyle Shanahan. He coached a hell of a game. He really did. I got to tip my hat off to him. He did a phenomenal job. Kyle Shanahan, and the coach of the game, and let me say again, the coach of the game goes to Robert Saleh. Robert Saleh did a phenomenal job because the offense really didn't help him to put him in the best situation. They didn't. They did not put the defense in the best situation to be successful. And they would have shutted him out. But if it wasn't for the offense not being able to move the ball, this would be a completely different game. Completely different game. But I want to tip my hat off and say, congratulations to Robert Saleh. This victory is because of that defense stepping up. And other people on the defense that we need to shout out and say phenomenal job too. Drum roll, please. Winter. Yes, Winter. Yes. We got to talk about Winter. Winter has a bullseye on his back. Why? Because Martin, the third round or the second round draft pick for the 49ers, linebacker from Oklahoma State, wants to get in the game, but he was injured, so he couldn't play this game. So guess what? Winter took advantage, and he played a phenomenal game. Not lights out, but he played a damn good game. I got to give him, honestly, off of watching that first take, haven't watched it again, but off the first take, I got to give Winter a B-. He played a damn good game. Like phenomenal. Winter was all over the ball. He was everywhere he needed to be. Fred Warner, do I need to say that much about him? Pure excellence, Hall of Fame linebacker in the making. He'll be wearing a gold jacket sooner than later. Don't really got to talk that much about Fred Warner. He did his job. Now, let's get to the D-line. Let's talk about the D-line. We're going to talk about Nick Bosa. Nick Bosa, he shows up. And I have to remember this. When I watch Nick Bosa, I have to remember this. Nick Bosa starts off games very slow because it's like a boxing match. He wants to figure out what can he do, what can he not do, and it takes him some time to get the game going. But for some reason, every time the game is a close game, at the end, Nick Bosa comes through with another sack. He does this. This is what Bosa does. And a phenomenal game by Bosa. He shows why he deserves the money that he received. He might not play the full game with a full motor, but guess what? Fourth quarter, when you need a sack, Bosa for 2 weeks in a row has been consistent, reliable, durable, and got the sack. He did. Listen, I'm all about tipping my hat off. I don't care how you play the whole game, but when you need it, when it counts, guess what? Bosa was there. So again, I tip my hat off to Bosa as well. Phenomenal game by Nick Bosa. Phenomenal game by Nick Bosa. Now, Huff. I don't know what's going on with Huff. I don't know what's going on with Huff. Huff had a decent game. He played. He was there. He supported. Okay? Davis. I am so proud of Davis. He's had multiple knee injuries, leg injuries, mental health, everything. He was a middle linebacker in college, and now he's a D tackle, and he stepped up, and he came through and filled everything that we needed. So again, also, congratulations to Davis on that defensive line. Now, the moment we've all been waiting for, and the moment that y'all been waiting for me to talk about, is Alfred Collins. Yes, the D tackle that has been MIA. And this game, Alfred Collins was MIA yet again. I don't know. I watched the D-line very closely this game, and Alfred Collins, it looks like he's just mentally not prepared for the speed of the game. And give me your thoughts and opinions in the comments. Like, I'll read the comments. I will read the comments. But I want to know, give me your thoughts about Alfred Collins and the way he played. He's slow. He's not really there. He's not really a run stopper like how we thought he would be in the NFL. Not yet. We got to give him time. We got to give him time to mature and develop and do all the things, but he's not there yet. And I got to give him off the first watch, because I'm going to watch the game again. Okay, I'm going to watch the game again. But my first take, I got to give him an F. Alfred Collins gets an F. We got the victory, so I'm going to give him a plus, so he'll get an F plus for the victory. But he played horrible. He played horrible. I'm expecting at 6'6", 300, and a refrigerator for you to be dominant. And he's just not dominant enough for what we need. Give me your thoughts, y'all. Like, I'm very curious to know, how do y'all feel about Alfred Collins in this game? And last but not least, for the defensive line that we're going to discuss right now, last but not least, but we have to talk about him because he was a first-round draft pick. I didn't dog him, but I told the truth. And the video kind of went viral. Multiple 49er journalists talked about it and tried to come up with excuses for him because that's what they do. But Mykel Williams, yes, Mykel Williams, the stats. I saw 3 tackles for loss. He had 2 pressures. This is more than a better job than he did last week. He did phenomenal for his age, okay? For his age, he did good. But he didn't get a sack. And let me give you guys a fun statistical stat that other 49er journalists won't give you. Upton Stout recorded a sack, cornerback, at 5'9", 110 pounds. Upton Stout recorded a sack before Mykel Williams. And he only blitzed. He did blitz a lot. He did blitz a lot this game, but not more than like 10. How did he record a sack before Mykel Williams? Now, if I'm lying, let me know I'm lying. But if I'm telling the truth, the favorite that was watching the game with me told me you would drop in the comments and support what I'm saying right now. Y'all would support me. I don't know, but it's frightening to watch that you're on the field, you're doing everything you're supposed to do, you're doing your job, but for some reason, Mykel Williams cannot record a sack. He's on the field. He wasn't double teamed as much. What was the excuse? It's because, and I'm going to be honest with y'all, he doesn't necessarily have a second move. He just keeps on bull rushing, and he doesn't know how to just release, get off, swim, get up under. He's not doing the extra to get that sack. When you watch Bosa, Bosa knows how to put a combination together, get the sack. But Mykel Williams doesn't know how to do that yet. But he's growing, he's learning, he's figuring it out. He's figuring it out. We're going to give him time. We're going to give him patience. We're going to give him grace. But I just want to throw that stat out there because a lot of 49ers want to do that double team stat. So I'm giving you guys a new stat. New algorithm. Upton Stout recorded a sack before Mykel Williams, a first-round draft pick. A guy that came from Division 5 from hell recorded a sack at cornerback before Mykel Williams. But he'll improve. He improved much better. This week, off of watching the film one time, I'm going to give him a C plus because we got the victory. He got a C plus because we got the victory. Now, is there anything else we got to talk about defense? Anything else about defense that we should talk about? Drop in the comments. Let me know. Because right now, I want to talk about the offense. The struggle bus offense. And the reason why it was a struggle bus is because a lot of these pieces haven't been together that long. They haven't been together that long. And we have to look at this offense as a whole. Yes, we got the victory because the play calling was decent. It was good. But it was a struggle. We struggled against the New Orleans Saints. We got to clean a lot of stuff up. A lot of stuff has to be cleaned up for multiple reasons. Multiple reasons. One of the biggest things that has to get cleaned up is at some point the San Francisco 49ers are going to have to fire. Let me say that again. The San Francisco 49ers are going to have to fire the strength and conditioning, the health, the doctors in Santa Clara. I don't know where the hell they got these people from, but they suck. They suck. They're horrible. Every single day there's a new injury. What are these doctors looking at? What are they going through? But they got to fire them. They all got to go. They all got to go. They all have to go. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. No more with this struggle bus of a health team that have been riding the wave off the 49ers legacy. They got to go. I want to see Stanford's medical staff in Santa Clara this season, if not next season. Or Cal Berkeley. Get the whole staff, strength and conditioning, medical, everybody, come down to Santa Clara. We'll pay you whatever. It's not my money, it's Jerry York's money. Because these injuries is ridiculous. Everyone's going down. Everyone. And it's frustrating. Because we can't put plays together because this man ain't been in the game ever before. This man been riding the bench, texting his girl. This man over here been holding the water jug, and now he's in the game. Like, there's just too many distractions. There's just too much stuff going on. It's too much. But Kyle Shanahan did his job. He held it down. He got through it. Now, ball of the game from the 49er faithful. I would like to give the ball of the game to Mac Jones. A round of applause. Mac Jones. Mac Jones, you receive a round of applause. Mac Jones, you have the computer processing of a special needs person in the 5th grade. But once you process and we give you 10 seconds to block for you for 10 seconds, oh, you'll get the ball out. He'll get the ball out. It takes him some time. We got to, like, it. His processing is so slow. I dated a girl who had a slow processing system like this. Like, I would be like, yo, what do you feel like eating? She was like, I don't know if I'm hungry. And I'm like, I just asked you what you want to eat. All you got to say is, and she's like, that's Mac Jones's processing system. He's a Mac Jones's process. And I said this during the game, so some 49er faithful that watched will understand what I'm talking about right now. They'll get it. Mac Jones just thought about every situation, the good, the bad, the ugly, what could work, what couldn't work. Mac Jones' process, like, it made me like Garoppolo's process system. Because Garoppolo already knew he was going to throw the ball before he even got to the line of scrimmage. He already knew he was throwing the ball to Debo. He already knew he was throwing the ball to Juwan. He already knew he was throwing the ball to whoever. He was getting that ball out within 2 to 3, 4 seconds. Mac Jones holding the ball, want to have tea and crumpets and shit. He want to talk to everybody. He want to analyze and be like, huh. And then with his non-athletic self running a 5.5 40, wants to go run. If I'm lying, tell me I'm lying in the comment section. Tell me I'm lying in the comment section. But that's just the truth of what was happening. And it was ugly. It was sluggish. It was slow. But he threw for 3 touchdowns, ladies and gentlemen. He threw for 3 touchdowns. Mac Jones did that. And 300 yards passing. Or on the cusp of 300 yards passing. Okay? He did that. I'm extremely proud of him for doing that. These are the type of games that the San Francisco 49ers need to go through, need to endure, need to just – this is the stuff that we have to see for the San Francisco 49ers to really explode. And I want to see you guys drop in the comments right now and give me your thoughts because I'm reading them right now as we go. I'm reading all the comments right now. This is the time. I'm reading them. Let me know. Give me a thumbs up. If you're watching me, give me something, okay? Let me know what you guys see, what you guys don't see. Hold on. And matter of fact, we got to get the rest of the people in here because all the 49er faithful need to see this. All the 49er faithful need to see this and need to talk about it. There we go. Anybody else? There we go. Awesome. Right now, the Giants and the Cowboys are going at it, and I don't give a damn about them, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Alex said on YouTube, Windows processing. Absolutely. With the cable, not without. Like Mac Jones's processing really comes from AOL. Remember AOL? How the phone dialing up and you heard it like, nyeh, nyeh, nyeh. That's his processing system. That's his processing system. It is what it is. We got to deal with it. That's how he processes, and we just gotta go through the motions of it. We have to go through the motions of it. Okay. But he threw for 300 and 3 TDs. No interceptions. He didn't have no interceptions. None. That's a stat that's on his belt. Brock Purdy don't got. Brock Purdy threw 2 interceptions, almost 3. Mac Jones threw none. Just saying. I know it was a divisional game where Brock Purdy was in, but I'm just giving you your stats. I'm just giving you guys something to break down, okay? Be sure to give me a like, thumbs up right now if you're a 49er faithful and you're just now tuning in. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, please. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. This is big. This is major. This is incredible. We're 2-0, ladies and gentlemen. The 49ers are 2-0. And when we are 2-0, there's nothing but good things but playoffs inbounds for us. Nothing but good things are on the stakes for us with this. Anything else that we need to talk about? Anything else that we need to discuss? Everybody. Alex, I agree with you. Alex, I completely agree with you. Good, clean game. You know what? And here's the thing. I'm so hard on Kyle Shanahan. I really am. I'm so hard on Kyle Shanahan because I expect for him to really be able to just break things down. And he's just not doing it. And he did this game. He really did. He really just been breaking things down. And he got the victory. Like, kudos to Kyle Shanahan. I'm always talking crap about him. I'm always saying different things about Kyle Shanahan. But he got the victory. He got the victory. I know we don't like him. But he has Robert Saleh as his defensive coordinator. It fits. It's good. This is a good 1-2 punch. Having Kyle Shanahan and Robert Saleh. This is a good 1-2 punch. This is how it should be. This is right here. Now, I gave the game balls away. 2, Upton Stout gets a game ball for having a sack before our first-round draft pick got a sack. So, he gets a game ball. Nick Bosa gets a game ball. Mac Jones gets a game ball. Now, I'm not going to give energy to our kicker, Eddie. I'm not going to give no energy to him. He was nervous, but them other kicks was accurate. That's all I'm going to say. We're not going to go in too hard on the kickers. We're not. We're not going to put too much time in on the kickers. Okay? Don't say the M word. Don't say the ooh word. Just be happy that we got the victory and we had 6 points in kicks. Good job, Eddie. Good job. I'm thrilled. I'm happy that we're 2-0. I'm so like we're 2-0, y'all. And these are good struggle victories. This is what you want. And here's the thing. You want to have struggle victories early because it builds character. As you move on through the season and it comes to tough wire games, your team has already faced adversity. So they've been there before. So it gives you that much of an advantage against whoever you're going against. So I'm happy that we're going through these adversities now with backups, because doing this with backups mean when the starters get back in there and starters are healthy, hey, we ready to rock and roll. We ready to rock and roll. We can do this. Now, if you're just now tuning in, I said it right here. I said New Orleans Saints factors. If you guys can see this, New Orleans Saints factors. Spencer Rattler has to pass for 2 touchdowns. He did that. I also said Alvin Kamara would have to rush for 75 yards for this to go into overtime. Guess what? He didn't do that. Only 45 yards rushing, which is crazy because I thought he rushed for a lot more than that. I thought Alvin Kamara was rushing up and down our defense because Alfred Collins can't do his job. I don't want to cuss. I'm not going to cuss, but Alfred Collins cannot do his job. Cameron Jordan, at age 36, he would need to get a sack. He did not get a sack. So the 49ers did exactly what they were supposed to do. They got the job done. We got the victory. What more can you ask for? So now, 49er faithful, I'm expecting all the men to take their kids out to dinner tonight. I'm expecting if you don't have kids and you have a girlfriend or a wife or a partner or whatever you have at home, to take them out to dinner, to a steak dinner. Be extremely nice to all your family because we got the victory and we're 2-0. And when we're 2-0, we take care of everyone, faithful. So make sure you take your girlfriend, take your mom out, okay? Or if you're side chick, take your side chick out. But take someone out to a steak dinner. They deserve it. We deserve it. Good mood, good positivity. If this is your first time watching me, be sure to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, please. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, please. It helps the algorithm. It helps it. And we get the job done. We really do get the job done. Okay? So, 49er faithful, that's my time. Thank you so much. Subscribe to the YouTube channel.